Alright guys, welcome back. This is that 540 guy. Here's my second installment of that drift interviews, which is drift reviews. And today we are covering Daniel Gomez, aka Paco. So first let's go off and say, what is your name and what do you go by?
My name is Daniel Gomez. People call me Paco. It's been like that for years, and it's been sticking.
Excellent. What was your first car?
First car ever?
First car ever, yes.
91 Geo Tracker. Rear wheel drive stick.
Nice. What got you into drifting?
It slowly escalated. I was going to school, UTI. Saw some cars, never thought about it. Came across, I went to a junkyard, came across a 240, which is my original one, my coupe, which I didn't know coupes were available. I only seen hatches. So, bought the coupe from the junkyard, saved it. 13 years, it's still going. It's going to be put to sleep. No, we're not parting it out. Keeping some parts and the rest is going out. I've had it so long, went from Nato to manual, reinforced the whole subframe, did my own body work, my own swaps, to a point where I was doing drag racing in it. Famous Chicago Archer, back and forth, racing Hondas. And came across a couple people with 240s. One of them is a good friend. He got me into which is called Ozinga. Eddie from Fast Eddie and his friend Dave. As soon as I followed them, went to the spot, tried a couple of laps, fell in love with it. For the simple fact that drifting for me is more together, more united. We're drifting for fun, it's not competition. The more vehicles involved, the better it gets. Not like in street racing, two cars compete, one loses, the loser's always having issues. If there's money involved, it gets worse. If there's crashes, accidents, they tend to leave. Cops get more aggressive. But I noticed that drifting is more friendly. Everybody's together. That's how I met a lot of people in Chicago. That's how I evolved. I don't go street racing anymore. Drifting for me is a way to pass time, a way for me to feel free. I work a lot. If it wasn't for my family, my friends, I wouldn't be in it. They're the main supporters, the main sponsors of what I do. Everything from suspension modifications, welding fabrications, swaps, I do in-house. Have a couple people that come up to me to fix their cars, and that's where it's evolved to this shop. It started as a clubhouse, but I'm holding it as much as I can. I tend to start going to tracks more and more. I want to see if I can try the high-speed drifting. See how much I can escalate into it.
Okay. So what is your current drift car at the moment?
At the moment it's a 94 Vert, which I just got from one of my buddies. Finished putting it together because unfortunately my coupe, my original car, the car that's been there, walls, suspension, is still there. People know it, they've seen it. It took a beating last track to a point where I can't save it anymore. So I am moving into a convertible. It has a full roll cage. Just finished my crash bar in the front. I have other plans with it. Other engine swaps I'm trying to build. Got another convertible which I plan on dailying it. I don't plan on modifying it. I'm gonna try to keep it stock as much as possible. Chicago's trend, as you can see, paint job, wheels, pretty much the whole import scene.
Okay. What can you currently tell me about the current state of Chicago drift scene, meaning and how it is now to how it was before?
Uh, when I first started, it was barely coming up. It was great. To a point where it was only for us to have fun. Cops wouldn't bother us. We would have a great time. But it slowly escalated where there's been accidents, deaths, street racing involved where it's not supposed to, and people acting immature, just reckless. Now we're at a point where we're trying to keep our new locations more private. As you can see, Ozinga's now locked down. We can no longer go there. There's 2 other spots that everybody knows, and we still can't have fun. So our next plan of having a good time is our own private spots and the track.
Okay, excellent. So how long exactly have you been drifting for?
Drifting, let me say about 7 years.
Okay.
It's at a point where I'm not a pro. I'm not the best drifter or anything. I'm still an amateur. I'm still trying to learn. But at the same time, I'm not afraid to hit a wall. I know what are the consequences. I know what are the risks. And it is a dangerous sport to a point. But we try to stay safe as much as possible.
Okay. Are you associated with any teams or clubs?
Yes. So far, my team that we're in is Cenobites. Started as a big group. It started decreasing with time. As that happened, other teams started evolving. I know people. I have another club that's here at the shop, Low Standards. I know many more. I'm pretty much the middle guy. I tend to get along with everybody, help everybody as much as I can. But as it has progressed before, the more it progresses, the more I notice that it's splitting people apart. It's not as it used to be. Before, one car would make 20 cars show up, have a good time. Now there's separations of who's best, who can do better. But for me, it's just a way to have fun.
Okay. So you're talking about that people are, thinking they're better than best. Have you seen where that's coming from? Is it any specific type of individuals? I'm not asking any names or nothing, but is there a certain group of people that are like that?
There's some people that are like that, and it's made teams separate and hate each other. When I started, everybody stayed together. The older drifters tend to stay back, are more laid back, have businesses, still stay in touch. We don't have problems with anybody.
Okay. Do you have any role models for drifting that you look up to and you feel that represents a great grassroots form of drifting?
Not really. The only say, driver that I seen would be the Drift King himself. Other than that, besides my father, he's always given me the motivation to explore and have fun with what I have. If I want something, there are other tools. Go ahead and have fun.
Excellent. All right. Well, we already you covered this before I asked this question, but so why drifting?
It's how can I say, a home away from home. The constantly working, paying bills, stress, life tends to depress everything. But once you're behind a wheel, even driving, cruising in your car for no reason, is just enough to calm you down. The weekends in a drift car or in my car is just a means to make the week go faster.
Okay. Excellent. And the last one, what is the biggest pet peeve about this current drifting scene?
Separation.
Separation?
Yes.
And that's one thing you would try to fix if you could?
I know I can't do it, but the group that knows who I am, they don't have a problem with me.
Well, that's good. Do you feel like you would be a great representation of a grassroots scene drifter?
I don't feel like it. I don't think I've accomplished much. I tend to accomplish a lot more. But I don't know how people take it. You know, they may see that I'm happy behind the wheel, but they might take it a different way.
All right. Well, that's a good answer. Well, guys, I just want to give you a heads up and thank you for watching this video. The people I do these drift interviews are the people I feel represent the best reputation of Chicagoland drifters and Chicago area land drifters. You know, these are all real wholesome people with really amazing talent, and if you get picked for a video, you know, you're on here for you're special. You know, I'm trying to show everyone else on this YouTube community around the world, you know, every state and city, that these are people I feel that are pretty much top-notch ones to look up to and follow. So along with that, guys, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. We're going to shoot a little promo of his car in a little bit, and we'll have a video uploaded in about a week. Any last words, Paco?
Not right now. Just be safe out there.
All right, you heard it. Catch you guys later. All right, thank you, Paco.
We have such sights to show you.
You're